Hello everyone, welcome to more Warframe. So, I decided when I was playing, that I decided just to take the opportunity to finish up, the Waverider's quest. So, if y'all excuse me, I'm set myself up some of the footage. I would say I'd set up the footage if I remembered to plug stuff in appropriately. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice, wouldn't it?
And now I'm back for realsies. But yeah, I wanted to get the stuff done as soon as possible. So I ended up pre-recording the rest of the Waverider quest. So I have a chance to sit and watch without having to have me worry about actually playing it, because yeah, writing the keyboard kind of sucks.
Why do you think I never write it? Sucks balls for transportation.
Yeah, so now I'm back on. So now we're back on Fortuna. Yeah, so this is basically just me trying to complete all the hoverboarding stuff. So now I must ask you this question. What is a show that you enjoy that includes hoverboards?
Trying to think of any that have some.
And then you and also
I'm just drawing a blank.
Oh, and then you must explain to me why that answer is not Back to the Future 2.
Oh, that's a movie, not a show.
Got you there.
That is fair. I should have said any medium with hoverboards.
Yeah, that's definitely Back to the Future.
Hey Brave, have you ever seen any of the Back to the Future movies?
Yes, I've seen all of them.
Nice.
I love them.
Now I must ask you, which one's your favorite?
First one.
First one?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, I thought it might have been the third one.
That's fair.
The third one
The
is
third
a
one is-
lot of fun, but
Yeah.
the first one's just more of like a complete package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of the fact that the third movie, because it has the train machine.
Yeah. I've actually seen the one at Universal Studios.
Nice.
Yeah. They have the DeLorean and the train there. I've seen them. I've been there.
Yeah, I remember them showing off the DeLorean. I remember them showing off the DeLorean when they were doing the promo for the Back to the Future video game. For the Telltale game.
Yeah.
I really like... Yeah, I'm about to say, I've seen a lot of people... I've actually played and beat that game. I'd have to find a way to See if I can get it to work on the PS3.
Today I have learned there was a Mothra Tamagotchi. Okay, that's great.
Nice.
A Mothra Tamagotchi, you say?
Yes.
Just like you're
Huh.
riding fancy.
So,
Chills thinking about
what are your thoughts of Mothra as a Tamagotchi?
It's very silly.
Can you tell that I'm trying to learn in real time how to properly, like, do rail grinds and things?
Yes.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah. We could pretty much talk about anything at this point, since this is just footage we're doing, and I'm not actually playing it, because there's no way on earth that I'm going to try to do this for a stream. It would take twice as long if the streamer's curse is anything to go by. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing I need to do. I need to catch up Dan on the episodes of Kamen Riders Geeks that we watched. Kamen Riders Geeks? Well, there are multiple Kamen Riders in that show. But there are not multiple Kamen... Well, there are not multiple Kamen Rider... I was about to say that, though, but considering what happens in future movies... You could call that series Kamen Riders Geeks, because there are multiple Geeks.
Geets. Just Michinaga going Geets.
And then you have three different dudes going, which one?
Ah. Three different guys. Which one?
And I'd like to say anything more, but I don't know if Kit watches these episodes in case of spoilers.
Ace Garfield. Zero, remember Ace Garfield?
Ace Garfield?
The you know, the past life where he's a gangster or whatever.
Yeah.
The name of that incarnation was Ace Garfield. That's canon.
Yeah. Again, that stuff I really don't want to mention for this in case.
Yeah, I understand that. That's a pretty major spoiler. Which geeks? There are many.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the I was trying to figure out how to do the 10 combo thing. I was thinking, this is me thinking, hey, maybe I could try doing 10 combo flips in midair as I fall from these mushrooms. That's totally not going to bite me in the ass.
And what did it do?
It bit me in the ass. Spoiler
And
alert.
what did we learn?
Learn how to grind. Which I did.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how Tamagotchi was really popular with both boys and girls, but then Bandai's like, we need to make Tamagotchi for boys.
Yeah.
And then
And that resulted in Digimon.
yeah.
Gotta love the corporations wanting to force people to conform to standard gender roles. Traditional gender roles.
Yeah. Even though
Corporations love them.
By the way, did they ever make a Tamagotchi Digimon for that have like like Angelwomon and the lady Digimon characters?
No. Why would they do a Digimon Tamagotchi crossover thing? They're the same brand.
I meant like,
Same thing.
but I
No,
meant,
they have not done anything like that, as far as I know.
oh.
I mean, you can buy Digimon V pets, or you can try to make your Digimon evolve into Angelwomon, but
That shit.
you gotta raise your Digimon a certain way to do shit like that.
So basically, like like all Digimon things, then.
Yeah.
Okay, then you want. Okay, so
But then,
if
but then you just gotta look up, okay, which virtual pets have Angelwomon in the evolution tree.
yeah. Or I could do the more sensible thing and just play Digimon and play Digimon World Next Order.
Or play the Wonder Swan games.
Yeah, I have the one. I have them on my stuff. I am not good at this.
Isn't it great how because the Wonder Swan never came out in North America, we never got those games, even though those games are important to the anime's plot?
Yep. More specifically, it's all the backstory for Ken Ichijoji.
Yes, it is all of Ken's backstory.
It's not just Ken's backstory, it's also freaking Rio's backstory for Tamers.
Yep. Because guess what? Rio's from the Adventure universe, I guess.
Yes, he is. Rio is the...
You did shit in Digital World with Ken at some point.
Yes, they did, because they were the best friends. Before Ken got hit by the Dark Spore.
Yeah.
By Millenniumon. Like in Millenniumon's death throes. His first form, one of his form's death throes. It was he spread dark spores everywhere.
Yeah. And then he became the Digimon Emperor.
Yeah.
And got his ass kicked by 3 idiots. And also TK and Kari were also there, but mainly the 3 idiots.
Yeah. I still love
I mainly mean Davis when I say that, because Davis was the biggest idiot out of all of them.
Yeah.
Why did the dub make him so fucking, like, dumb as bricks?
Because
I don't think he was meant to be dumb as bricks, but the dub made him dumb as bricks.
yeah, the thing is though, Dave, if I recall correctly, Davis was never meant to be he's like supposed to be like the heart on his sleeve, just honest type character.
Yeah, but the dub made him dumb as bricks. The dub actively went out of its way to make him stupid.
Hey, I know what we can play next. Strip poke gay tie.
Oh my god.
That happened in the dub and not in the.
Yeah, I remember. I watched the dub recently. It's such a weird dub. Why is Adventure 02's English dub? Why is
Indeed. And then
why is
yeah. Oh, by the way, you know another thing about censors not doing their jobs.
what?
All the big old pile of cigarettes on Yamaki's table in Tamers.
Yep.
And that was in
I also remember I mean there's also a lot of things that weren't censored in Adventure, but there were also things where if you censored them the plot wouldn't make sense anymore.
mm-hmm.
So they kind of had no choice but to keep them in. Else the show literally wouldn't make sense anymore.
I say go, you floor it.
Yeah, you want to yeah, you know a show that wouldn't make sense if they removed all of like the more vicious parts. Everything that happened in One Piece.
Yeah. 4Kids had no qualms about just ruining that show completely.
Yep.
I mean, the people actually working on the show hated doing it. The people working on the dub actually themselves hated doing it, but they had to. They didn't have a choice. It's literally their job. They just did what they were told to do.
Like, this show is really good. And like, yeah, ruin it. What? You heard me. Merchandising.
Merchandising. And it's like Saban also ruined the Digimon's plot at some points, but then didn't ruin it in others. I don't know. They were really wildly inconsistent with that. It's like in the earlier episodes, they kept trying to skirt around things, you know, add in dumb jokes whenever they could, even if those jokes would cause continuity problems later. Which, whatever, they didn't know, because they were literally dubbing the show as it was airing in Japan,
Yeah.
and they weren't seeing episodes like until they aired on TV in Japan or something like that.
There was one thing I did remember from the retrospective for 02, where there wasn't an auditory explanation given. I emphasize the word auditory because you do see the reason, but they don't say like what is the reason behind why Oikawa failed to get into the digital world and how he ended up in the middle space. Where the idea is they didn't give an explanation in the Japanese, but the English dub gives it their best guess, which is the idea of, oh, maybe Black War Greymon's sacrifice blocked him from entering into the digital world, and we ended up here instead. But the actual explanation, blink and you miss it, is Yamaki just uses the wrong card. Because it's the same spell that Myotismon uses to get to the human world.
I would have never noticed that. I genuinely didn't notice that.
Yeah, because you're supposed to put down the Gomamon card on the third slot.
Yeah.
But instead, he puts down the Agumon card.
Yeah.
Works like this. Hit the marker, the timer starts. Vapor trail.
I really like Gomamon. I don't know why. I just really like Gomamon.
Nice form. Let's see you keep it.
Gomamon is great. Zero, what do you think of Gomamon?
He's cool.
Yeah.
Just
I like Gomamon.
It is just one of the things where a lot of the Digimon are, all the Digimon are bipedal, and he's the only one that's not. So it makes for an interesting dynamic.
Boom.
Yeah.
Made that look easy.
I like when Joe carries him around. You look cute.
You know what I enjoyed from the, and by enjoyed I mean like got a little frustrated at first that I had to stop watching for a second.
What?
The Burgermon episode of
Adventure 2020?
Adventure 2020, where he gets super indignant about burgers must have French fries with them.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the only thing I can recall Joe from the original getting really upset about is, like, the episodes where he's like, I'm the oldest member of the group, so I need to be responsible for everybody. You know?
Which is a fair
The only time I can recall him getting that worked up in in Adventure original.
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah, which is completely reasonable because since he is the adult, but at the same time though,
Well, he's not an adult. He's still a child. He's the oldest child in the group.
Yeah. Okay. I finally figured out how to rail grind.
Hallelujah.
Because there's like a whole episode. It's literally about him being all like, I'm the oldest member of this group. I need to be the leader here. I need to be keeping the rest of you safe. And then he has to basically learn to let the others take care of themselves, basically. Because they're all perfectly capable of doing so.
Frickin' hi, Neff.
You really didn't give in. She fought both.
And that's also the same episode where Ty and Matt have their first major fight
That mucker Ness
Yep.
got the older Sprog's mouthing off, saying you
before, gets the part after they first encounter Devimon where they get separated. And then they have an actual fist fight in the snow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to know? Speaking of fist fighting, have any of you ever seen the Digimon versus Pokemon?
No.
The Digimon versus Pokemon death battle. More specifically against Ty and Ash.
Oh, dear.
Very silly.
Yeah, it is very silly. Speaking of silly, here's the next page of Waverider.
Let's see what color your blood is. She bought us time, enough for us to get far away, but not.
Oh, hello,
Yeah,
Tapiridu.
Fists.
Hi.
It is then. That'll take longer. Good.
And what do you say you can if you want to join in? Are you talking about stuff in Warframe? Because this is footage that I've recorded prior because I really didn't want to deal with doing the Waverider missions while on stream because it would be completely compounded. Okay, so I have to earn 500 points in a K-Drive trick chain, earn a total of 10,000 points from K-Drive races, and kill 5 enemies in midair. Yeah, we know you had a deal. Shut up, Neff.
Digimon Adventure is a good show.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't really like Digimon Adventure when I was younger, but that's mostly because I only had the dub to go on, and I just found all the characters really annoying. Because
you don't want to know how much worse the dub makes Mimi.
Oh, I'm fully aware because it made her
it's absurd.
Pretty bad.
Vapid and Valley Girl stupid.
Yeah, that's what the dub made her. Even though in the original Japanese version, like, she... Like... I don't want to say she's, like, super intelligent or anything, but she at least has common sense.
Uh-huh.
It's like... I don't know. Like, in the original Japanese version, they all act like normal fucking kids. But then in the English dub, they're all just fucking insufferable assholes and idiots.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, like I understand when they would say like meant to be regular kids or anything. It's like it felt like it was more like a situation where they were all just character tropes. Like each of them was a character trope, like the leader, the cool number 2, the
dub exaggerates those traits a fair bit.
Yeah. But yeah,
like in the Japanese version, they're still definitely tropey, but I think the dub made it worse.
That I understand. That I can buy.
Especially since the dub made Tai the narrator. He's not the narrator in the Japanese version. Do you want to know who the narrator is in the Japanese version?
Just generic.
Nobody.
No, wait.
Generic narrator voice.
Generic narrator voice, yeah.
Generic narrator voice. Tai ain't the narrator. The dub went out of its way to give Tai more focus and more anything than anybody. Meanwhile, in the Japanese version, they all get equal focus.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so one of the pages for one of the things for me to unlock the next page, or I should say the final page, is I have to kill enemies in midair while riding the hoverboard.
I will say one complaint I have about the Japanese version is that it does kind of feel like the Digimon themselves have no real personality. They're just kind of there.
In the Japanese?
Yeah, they're just kind of there. And their whole personality is, I like you, human friend. I will help you. Now make me evolve into giant bigger monster to fight other monsters.
Yeah, I can...
That's kind of it. That's all there is to them in the Japanese version, while the dub tried to give them actual personalities that... with varying degrees of success.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very varying.
The show very much is focused more on the kids than on the Digimon.
Then, as opposed to the English dub, which was more focused on the monsters than the Digimon, because those are the selling point.
Yeah. Because really the show is about a group of special chosen children who command a group of Digimon to fight against evil Digimon. And that's really what the show is about. It's about the children defeating evil.
Ah, no. I
also
fell
trying
in
to
the
find a
coolant
way
river.
home. From this digital world they have ended up in while they were at summer camp. And oh no, the dub made a lot of weird choices.
Yeah, I honestly
Like,
it seems like a good mixture of the two would probably serve the show the best. Like if they
probably.
like
I feel like the dub also had a problem with a lot of the dialogue being written in a way that made a lot of the characters come across as major assholes.
yeah. Oh, by the way, there was a point I completely forgot to activate, Mesmer Skin.
I don't know what that is, but...
Revenant has an ability called Mesmer Skin, where it basically grants him, effectively, invulnerability with a certain amount of hits. Like, he can get hit, like, Mesmer Skin can enable, Revenant to be hit like 12 times before he starts taking damage again.
Okay.
But yeah, going back to Digimon, as a kid, until I developed taste, my favorite Digimon in 0-2 ended up being Black War Greymon.
Black War Greymon is just out of the edge. Why exist? I am War Greymon, but black. Why do I exist? I am the edge. Now I will heroically sacrifice myself after doing jack shit for the whole show.
Yeah.
Love me, damn it. That's what he feels like.
Yeah, that's the power of Steve Bloom right there.
Gotta love him.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Because he actually does. Because someone actually does have him sing that
Make
song
him Roki proud.
at a con.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's Adventure Zero 2 definitely had, I think, of the first 3 anime, which are the three that were dubbed by Saban. Adventure Zero 2 definitely had the worst dub.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Because oh my god, that took all of the problems of Adventure's dub and amplified them by 11.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, the characters being written like they're assholes made it worse than Adventure Zero 2.
Oh yeah.
The shitty dad jokes and stuff amplified in Zero 2.
Yeah.
Clock it. I say go, you floor it. Time kicks off.
And now for the racing missions, I have to get points while doing the race, and I have to do it multiple times until I have 10,000 points altogether.
Yeah. The jokes ruining continuity, worse than Zero 2. It's like, I mean, a lot of the weird stuff I understand, because from what I understand, Toei did not provide Saban with any plot synopses for anything, nor did they explain the stuff that was kind of obtuse to them. Because, you know, like the moment you mentioned at the end of Zero 2, Toei just never explained that stuff on. Ever. And it happens in both Adventure and Adventure Zero 2, where a lot of the more obtuse stuff just gets fucked up by Saban because Toei didn't tell them what was going on.
Oh, so
and a lot of stuff that was supposed to be foreshadowing gets written off as a joke in the dub because they didn't know it was foreshadowing. Because they didn't watch the whole show before doing each episode. They just did it episode by episode without watching the next one.
Simple. Timer starts once you hit the first marker. Now.
Yeah, that's.
Let's see what you're packing.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of. Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of shows that end up with that kind of issue.
I mean, the reason it happened was because the English dub episodes would air on TV only about 3 months after the Japanese broadcast, which is not a lot of time to do a dub. They would literally just do it episode by episode. And the moment they got a new episode in, they would dub it, send it off, and then go on to the next one when it was sent in.
Oh, jeez.
So every episode's dub was made in a really tiny amount of time with, you know, no context for anything if it was foreshadowing or what. Toei just wouldn't tell them. Toei would literally hand them the episode, be like, here, figure it out.
That's a bunch
do
of...
whatever, we don't care.
Ah, that's a bunch of bollocks right there.
Yeah. It led to a lot of problems. And apparently another part of it was because apparently Toei was afraid that the Saban staff would leak future plot details or something. I don't know. So they wouldn't even like give them a plot synopsis for future planned events or anything because again they were afraid Saban would post spoilers online.
Was the online even a freaking thing back then?
Saban would post spoilers online.
It was, yeah, definitely. There was a lot of forum leaking stuff. I think even Dragon Ball had a few big leaks at some point, and so a lot of the anime companies got really paranoid.
Yeah. Toei was really scared that that Saban employees would leak for plot details if they told them anything.
That is
so Toei just kept tight-lipped with Saban.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
In fact, they don't trust they don't have any trust in the company that they are willing to trust with doing an English dub of their product.
Welcome to Toei. Toei is the most stingy and paranoid company on Earth.
To be fair, I kind of thought that... to be honest, I thought that might have been a toss-up between them and Nintendo.
They're both very stingy and paranoid. I'd say Nintendo is more paranoid and Toei is more stingy.
That's a fair distinction.
Toei is very stingy. Like, infamously so.
Alright, clock it.
Then there's, I'm trying to remember if there was a situation where it says like something from a show or something from a game leaked, so then they decided to just cancel it outright.
I don't know.
Tourmaline, do you know what I'm talking about? Because I remember that being a thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
The only thing even close to that I'm aware of is one of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Scott Cawthon, the creator, did a thing for, I think, Sister Location, where he basically did a troll post where it said canceled due to leaks, but then if you did a bunch of weird you did the right click and then
Yeah, the source code stuff.
You look into the code of the web page and it had more preview material in it related to that phrase. It was a fake out. Made you think the game was canceled, but it really wasn't.
Yeah. By the way, why does this planet have a river of coolant in it?
I don't know. Think I know? I have no idea.
I'm thinking it's probably just... Yeah, part of me was thinking like it's just like industrial waste. Yeah.
Rules are simple. Timer starts once you hit the first marker.
Timer starts when we blap the power majiggers, yo.
Boom!
You know what I like? Metal Garurumon.
That is fair.
Cyborg Wolf is cool.
To be fair, I thought you'd probably like wear Garurumon better.
Garurumon is good, but he wears pants.
That is fair.
That fact is disappointing. Garurumon is definitely better without pants. He's a digital entity, why does he even need pants in the first place?
Do you think, but I'm about to say, if you're using that logic, then why does any of all the Digimon have any clothing, period, as if that matters?
I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know.
Hey, Tourmaline.
Meow.
What is your experience with Digimon? Because we've been talking about it a lot, but I don't know you had a chance to chime in or not.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. I did have a original Digimon, one of the little toys, and then the show came out. I wasn't really able to catch it live at the time, but a few years after the original airing, there was like a marathon that I half watched, and yeah, that was pretty fun, but I was a little bit old for it.
No.
There.
And I have played a few of the games here and there, but they tend to get very grindy.
I
Yeah.
suppose he
Yeah.
must have come down somewhere.
Could always
Hope it was the
devote
sea.
your life to the
Otherwise,
virtual
he'd
pet.
probably have made quite a crater.
Give it your life.
Yoreli must be out there somewhere
Where it
too.
demands your life.
Wherever she is, I hope she's riding fast and free.
Forfeit all worldly possessions
I
to the
still
Digimon.
dream of water, and I wonder if sometimes.
Yeah, I get tempted sometimes
she
to
dreams
pick up
of
World
me.
or Cyber Sleuth when it's on sale. Because
I
I
have
have heard
both of
good
them.
things about them.
Problem is though, when it comes to Digimon World, I'm really having trouble getting used to
Can't believe you gone and did it, Glinty.
getting used to how it
Gave
goes.
us
Where
her
if you're not
story.
able to, when you don't have the time to
Roki
get it to
always said
evolve to
it'd
the
be
next level, it
trouble
just
the
turns
day
back into
I
a Digi-Egg.
started thinking. If Neff wants
I'm
that
not really a big
Graphica
fan
so
of that.
bad,
Oh,
he
I
can
think I
have
like
it.
the RPGs better, the Cyber Sleuth and that.
Deals off.
Yeah.
Something spooked my buyer, and now I'm stuck
Yeah,
with
the
a useless
character
Graphica
designer for
I
those
can't
ones, the
sell.
artist, he did
Fortunately for me,
the
the same
uh,
buyer is interested in purchasing
Shin Megami
a
Tensei
controlling
Devil
share of
Summoner, I
the
think it was on
rental
DS,
rights
the
to
tactics
your
games.
Digital Digital Devil Summoner.
piss
Or
rats
no wait,
are
yeah,
Not Digital Devil Saga, it was called, I think, Demon Summoner or Devil Summoner or something.
Devil Summoner.
It was on the, yeah, on the DS.
Yeah.
Might I suggest
Those were
selling
fun.
her parts as salvage? You'll need the credits to pay your new landlady.
Check it. Her conduit's lighting up. Roki's awake.
So yay, Roki's awake again.
Boone? I had wild dreams, fam. Why? Ow. Then Yoreli was there. She took me all across the valleys. Boone, there's something I gotta tell you.
It's done.
I'm very
Me
sleepy.
and Glinty, we stuffed
Yeah.
this deal.
But the thing is, though, I just realized it is about an hour before we would do Geats normally.
Big Granny
Yeah.
was so
We've been going
happy to
for
get
a while.
copy of
Yeah,
Waverider
and also
1.
at the same time,
She
though,
sent back some weird elixir
Kit was also
Roki.
planning on doing something, doing multiplayer stuff as well. I don't think it expected it to be this
Guess
late.
what? She owns the vents
Yeah.
now. We
Been going for
never
3
have to
hours.
worry about
Yeah.
being turfed out of here.
Well, one of those hours was, I'm not even playing this, it's just
Now,
Yeah.
It's just
prepare yourselves.
recorded footage.
The fams got together and bashed you a
Yeah.
new plank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the new this new landlady bought the vents here in Fortuna so that the vent kids can stay there.
Fam's lucky to have you.
Because, yeah,
You too, Glinty.
wondering who this new landlady is. Happily, we get an email from them.
Oh, apparently, Kit and Riz literally just got back from seeing Beetlejuice, like, just did.
Oh, hi, grandmother.
Not buy him a morsel of taste, nor a crumb of conscience. A man with the morals of a creeping scab.
Yep.
Just between the two of us.
Just to let you know, the Entrati family that live on Deimos, all but one of them got infected with the got infected by this basically biological plague. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's basically just called the Infected, which basically is like a whole bunch of like meat zombies. And the Entrati family were each all infected. So, like, if I ever show you Deimos, you'll be wondering, like, what the fuck? The entire time we're there. Because it's basically a big ol'... It used to be like this, planet, but now it's completely covered in infested flesh.
Bring her to life, if you'd be so kind. I think my young tenants on Fortuna would like to meet her.
There we go. So now I have the Yoreli blueprint. And that, ladies and gents, is the Waverider.
Oh boy.
Waverider is a warframe that flies on a hoverboard made of water.
Nice.
So, To everybody who is watching on YouTube, thank you for joining us as we talked about wave riding, hoverboards, and all the Digimon.
Yes, all the Digimon.
So,
Hey Digimon. Monster friends to the boys and girls. Hey Digimon, hey Digimon.
champions of the digital world.
That song is bad, but also kind of fun.
Yeah. It works in its context. At the same time, though, it's very stupid.
Braveheart is better.
Definitely. So to everyone who was
May your Braveheart.
Yep. So to everyone who was watching, thank you all for joining us. I think it is time for me to make dinner though, so I am going to have to definitely end the stream here. So
yeah.
Hopefully next time I'll be able to do more Warframe story stuff. I think I only have like 3 left, maybe 4. I'd have to check. But to everyone who's watching on YouTube, thank you for joining us. For everyone who's watching on Twitch, also thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and prepare a raid, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.